Let's begin now.
Today, I just woke up and I said,
this.
good day. And I ain't feel the word about what nobody said.
Okay, what's up guys, how's it going? I'm Alex, welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk to you about being an awkward person because it can happen to pretty much anyone. And if you've ever felt awkward, what I've realized is that it is a fear of the unknown and a fear of not knowing how to deal with the situation. So the reason I came across this was because I realized I found it weird to express my feelings. Like, I would find it awkward if I told family members that I loved them. So I sat down and I thought, why would I find that awkward? I was thinking, am I afraid of something? It feels like fear. You're like, oh shit, can I say that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, even though it's like, you shouldn't get punched for telling someone you loved them, especially family. But it felt weird. I felt awkward in other situations before, but I never really knew what it was. And then I realized it's just because I've never really been in that situation and I wouldn't know how to deal with it if I got a response or if I got an awkward response. And then I realized awkwardness is just a fear of the unknown. It's because you don't know how to deal with a situation. Think of all the times that you felt awkward when you had to go talk to someone new, when you had to practice a new skill in front of people, when you've had to go and, well, you didn't have to, but you wanted to go and talk to a girl, you wanted to go talk to a guy, you felt nervous. Now, nervous isn't the same as awkward, because to feel awkward, you already have to have put yourself in probably a nervous situation, but they're very similar. So in those situations, most likely you have never been in them before, and were you to get into one, you would think, what do I do now? The simplest one, especially if you're a guy, is what do you say to a girl? It's awkward when you just have to go say hi. And pretty much anyone will say, just go say hi. And that's the most straightforward instruction you can get. But you'll then think, but then what? What do I do after she says hi? What do I do after I say hi? What if she does this? What if I get punched in the face? What if someone comes out the bushes and roundhouse kicks me in the face? I don't know what to do in that situation. And that's what awkwardness is. You just don't know what to do in a situation or how to deal with it. If I were to tell people I'm close to, my family, I love them, it would just be like, it's like something that's never happened before. And I don't know how they would respond. I don't know what to do with their response, whatever it is. So it's not even a negative situation. It's just something that you have to learn to deal with. And how do you do that? You begin learning. So if you would find it awkward to talk in front of a crowd, talk in front of one person, talk in front of two, build it up. If you find it awkward to go and talk to a girl, go and talk to a girl, say hi, see what happens. And after they say hi back, if you then don't say anything, they'll look confused and then walk off. So there's only a limited number of responses that you can get. But when you haven't been in those situations, it fills you with fear. And that fear is the awkwardness because you're like, well, I don't know what to do. Another example is when you're with a group of friends. I used to never be able to say goodbye to groups of friends because I felt awkward leaving while they were all still there. I still sometimes feel awkward just like leaving a group situation, like, all right, cool, I'm out. Like, it just happens because you just don't know how to deal with that situation. But once you learn to deal with it, it just becomes less awkward. Like when you're with your friends, maybe you want to make a joke and you don't know, or like, and you're like, oh, what if I make a joke and everyone hates it? That would be an awkward situation, by which you mean no one really knows what to do now. Like when everyone feels awkward, it's because no one really knows how to break the tension. No one really knows what to do. So you just have to learn what to do. And you'll find that the awkwardness leaves you, the nervousness leaves you, and it just becomes another part of your life. And you might even be thinking, but what about really confident people? Do they just not feel awkward then? How is it that they manage to not feel awkward? It's because they seem to have a delusional amount of self-confidence and self-esteem that whatever situation they put themselves into, they'll be able to figure it out. Let's say a confident person goes to talk to a random stranger. Why wouldn't they feel awkward? One, they're probably not afraid of the situation. Two, they know how to deal with the situation if it becomes a situation. Or three, they just don't even consider it. You can't feel awkward, one, if you're not afraid, or two, if you know what to do. If someone tries to mug you on the street, you might still be afraid, But if you know how to deal with that situation, it becomes less of an issue, less of a stressor for you. So going to talk to a stranger, if you're not afraid, that's great. If you are afraid but you know what to do, it becomes less awkward because you're still able to move through the moments. It becomes awkward when you're afraid of a moment because you've never dealt with it, it's an unknown situation, and you don't know how to. So, to all my awkward peers out there, for all the situations where you find yourself unable to know what to say, you don't know how to leave, you don't know what to do, that's alright. It's a new situation and you don't know how to deal with it. But you should learn how to deal with it and it will make you a lot happier. And I think that's about it. But before you leave, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel. In the description, got all my social media. Follow me, like me, add me, check out my blog if you prefer reading stuff. Check out some of my other videos because I know they will help you. Share them with other people because I know they will help them. If you want to work with me, just have a chat or ask a question, leave a comment or send me a message. I'll always respond. And except for that, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.